What? We're actually getting to see another video from you? Yeah, today we're going to be taking a look at the Kershaw Knockout. It's a fantastic EDC knife. I've had it in my rotation for a little over a year. Got it as a Christmas present from my lovely wife. And I figured it was time to break it out, or knock it out, and show you guys. Kershaw Knockout's been around for a while. Several different variations. The one you see in front of you is the OD green and black nitrite blade finished version. My favorite, definitely appealing to the eyes. But you can select whatever variation fits your personality. Kershaw Knockout, as Kershaw describes on their website, is named because of the aluminum handle and having to knock out a section of it in order to fit that sub frame lock in there, which locks up rock solid, absolutely no up and down or side to side play, like that from the factory, and hasn't developed any over its time in EDC roll. Great OD green coloration on the handle scale, aluminum handle scale. It has a little bit of milling on this one side here. Doesn't really add any traction, but just gives it a good overall look. Black hardware on the handle to match the black blade. Flip it over, you can see that sub frame lock that's nested inside that aluminum handle scale. Kershaw did a really great job with that. You can see very early lockup. Nice relief cut on that frame lock, allows it to close one-handed and very easily. Blade flies open with a Kershaw Speed Safe assisted opening mechanism. You can use a flipper as you saw there, or the thumb studs. The two deployment mechanisms don't get in the way of each other. Sometimes if that thumb stud's too close to that handle, it becomes a little cumbersome, but flipper is incredibly easy to deploy the blade. On the other side, just with the frame lock, you also have a fantastic pocket clip. Kershaw really did a great job. Very simple, no frills, not their wizard pocket clips that you see on some of their knives. Allows it to ride very low. Nothing much is sticking out of your pocket. You do have a small linear hole at the top, which is pointless. But it is four-way positionable, tip up, tip down, left hand or right hand carry. Beautifully large, fat blade on here. 14C 28N steel. Razor sharp from the factory, and has stayed that way during its use. Haven't even had to touch it up one bit. Great finish on the blade. You can see some wear marks. Just everyday tasks, as well as a little bit of food prep at work. So it's got a lot of capabilities. Very nice thin blade. Really great for slicing. It also helps keep the overall profile of the knife thin. You can see even with the blade collapsed, a very thin knife. That paired with the weight, 3.4 ounces, honestly it doesn't even feel that heavy. It feels lighter than that. With the 3 1/4 inch blade, it's a great size. I mean, it's a pretty large knife, to be honest. But with the weight and with how thin it is, it doesn't feel like a big knife. But it has quite a bit of capability. USA made. Just fantastic. It's hard to compare this knife to a couple others in its price range and not fall in love with it, not think it's the best option. At least I certainly do. Do a quick size comparison with a couple other knives here. Kershaw Thermite. Spyderco Military. Obviously these two are larger knives, but just to give you an idea. So if you guys have a chance to check out Kershaw Knockout, I'd highly recommend it. Great EDC, great user. You can put this knife in a lot of different applications and it would excel. But it's really caught my attention, and it's been a staple in my EDC for quite some time and will continue to be. Appreciate you guys watching. See you next time.